Hello you guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video. Today I thought it'd be fun to go over kind of the backside of saving up for the van and how I did it, while also still traveling and enjoying my life, and the cost of the van build itself. So I guess I should say that in high school and growing up, I was the biggest saver ever. Like, I just saved all of my money all the time. Christmas presents, like birthday gifts, anything like that. If it was money, I put it in my savings account. And I'm really grateful for like growing up that way, just because it has helped me make things happen for myself, just because I try not to spend money on a lot of useless things. So growing up, like, I just saved all my money, and by the time I was 16, I had a job and I was working a ton, and so I just kept banking that money. And thankfully I did have parents who helped me pay my bills, so they paid my car insurance and my car payments growing up for my first car, so shout out to them, because that really helped out for me be able to save up for myself. And then when I graduated high school, I had just quite a bit of money in my savings account, and so I actually went to Europe for a month and spent around $6,000 doing that, and definitely one of the best times in my life. That was a really big time for me to grow up as a person and just experience and see a lot, which ultimately led to me living in a van. So when I got back from Europe, I was done with school. I decided not to go to college, so I was just working full-time. I was working around 40 to 50 hours a week at a family business, so I was just there all the time. I was doing social media for them, so I was making quite a bit of money, and I was just saving a ton of it. And I was still living at home with my mom, so I didn't really have rent to pay or anything. I did start paying my car insurance because I have gotten a few tickets from speeding, and thankfully none in this van yet. But yeah, so I just saved my money in high school. After high school, saved all my money. I still did travel quite a bit just because it was super important to me to get out and not go crazy. So I would say every 3 months or so, I would go on like maybe a 4-day vacation here or there. I try to make them as budget friendly as possible, but you know how it is. Vacationing can get a little pricey sometimes, but it's the memories that matter for me, and just trying to really travel minimally, I guess, and just not spend as much money, go to the grocery store, not eat out as much, just enjoy being outside and wherever you are that you're staying. So I saved for about 2 years working full-time, and then I bought my van in September. So my van is a 2019, it's a Ram ProMaster 2500 high roof 159 wheelbase, and I got her used, so she had 6,000 miles on her when I got her. And so I did write all the pricing down over on a piece of paper just because I don't want to forget it, but I bought my van for $28,900. I did put my car down, so I traded in my car, and my car value at the time was $9,000, so $9,000 got taken off of the van price. And I'm doing monthly payments right now for the van. It's around $330 a month for my van payment, which is not bad, considering I'm 20 years old, and thankfully I have decent credit. My mom also signed for me because my credit history wasn't long enough, but make sure to get that stuff done like as young as possible, just because it helps you for your future tasks in life. So I took out a loan for the van, and I'm doing monthly payments. With tax and everything, the loan was about $21,000 to begin with. And I've only had the van for about 6 months, so it is somewhat a little bit paid off, but obviously still working on it, 5-year plan. So the van build itself cost around $10,000 for the manual labor. I had a company build the van, so I paid them around $10,000, and that included insulating the van, doing all the electrical for the van, any of the woodwork in the van. It did come to me completely just plain, so I did all the decorating. I also did order all of the electronics and more personalized stuff that I wanted in the van. So I bought my sink, I bought my faucet, I bought my fridge, which were all very pricey. I also bought like the whole solar setup. So I'm gonna go through the prices for you guys real quick, just because I'm gonna go over the big stuff. So the fridge, I have a Dometic fridge. It cost $900, which was honestly one of the most expensive things that I bought for the van, but definitely worth it just because of the power output it takes. It doesn't take much, so you don't have to have a ton of solar panels, or a ton of solar power, I should say, to run the fridge, which is super nice. It also is just as quiet. It doesn't take a lot of energy. It's great. I have 300 watts of solar panels, so I got Renogy solar panels, so that cost around $345 for that. I also have a Renogy 2000 watt converter, so that costs $300, and that is so I always forget, but I believe it's DC to AC power. I did get an inverter as well, so it's hooked up to my car battery, and it's connected to my 2 batteries I have in the van, so when my car is running, it's also charging those batteries as well, and that cost $375. I have 2 fans in my van. I have one automatic, a remote fan, and then I have one manual fan just because I didn't want to get too automatic just because of the price, and the manual one is over my bed, so if I'm in bed, I can just open it. Super easy. Those 2 together cost $450. My sink is lovely. Thankfully, my mom bought my sink for me as like a housewarming present, and the sink costs $350. I did not pay that, so shout out to you, Mom. Love you. My mattress is, I have a gel foam mattress, which is 2 inches on top of a 4-inch foam mattress. So those 2 combined cost $300-ish. And basically that's like all of the big things that cost quite a big chunk of change when I first bought the van. I am still buying little things here and there, decorations, like my spice rack, the stick-on wood that I have back there, the stick-on tile that I have, my rug, my towel, you know, just everything combined. I would say all of the decorations and the little things that I've incorporated into the van probably cost an extra $1,000 on top of everything else. So, I am putting money into the van. It is my home, and I'm planning on having this home for quite a while, so I wanted to put money into it so that it is an investment for me, and it does feel like home for me. That was just really important. So yeah, all in all, the van build itself costs around $14,200. However, that is super easy to make it lower, to make it higher. You really go with however you want your van build to be like. If you want to go cheaper, get a cheaper fridge. Don't do as much solar panels. You know, you can just really change it up to however you'd like it to be. Or if you want more stuff, if you want a shower in it, you can upgrade your water system and get hot water. So it's really just personalized to however you want your van build to be, and so for me, it's pretty much perfect. I really wouldn't change much in the van at all. I have made some slight renovations here and there along the way, but besides that, it has been pretty much smooth sailing since I got her. If I have any tips for people who are looking to saving money and working a lot for a van, I definitely just say save as much as possible, because in the long run, you want to be able to put the money that you want into your van, and if you can't, like, if you don't have the means to buy the van, then you can't. So just keep saving your money, keep working hard, because the grind is totally worth it. Before the whole coronavirus thing happened, I was working around 55, 60 hours a week so that I could save up to go hit the road at the end of all of this. However, with things changing, you never know what's gonna happen, so just work hard, and it is the best thing ever to buy something knowing how hard you worked for it. Like, the reward of having this van and the appreciation I have for it is just unlike any other thing that I've ever bought. It just feels really good and accomplishing to work hard for something and budget your life and save up for something and finally have it. It's a very weird feeling, and it's honestly one of the best feelings I've ever had. So work hard, push through, save your money, and just be smart. That's all for today, you guys. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the ins and outs of money around a van. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends who are also thinking about living in a van, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.